Rams Nation, hold on to your seats because we have some massive news regarding our backfield that could change everything for the upcoming season. We all saw how lethal our rushing attack was last year, but there is a major shift brewing that has everyone talking. Are we looking at a complete changing of the guard in the rotation, or is there an even bigger plan to dominate the league? You are not going to want to miss the details on this potential breakout. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below. Let's dive into this. Blake Corum has emerged as a pivotal figure for the Los Angeles Rams, standing out as a dynamic force alongside Kyren Williams in a backfield that redefined efficiency. During the 2025 season, this duo combined for nearly 2,000 rushing yards, propelling the Rams to a league-leading 50.6% rushing success rate. While Kyren Williams provided a reliable foundation, Corum acted as the essential missing piece, injecting a level of explosiveness that transformed the team's ground attack from the league's least explosive to a top 10 unit. Statistically, Corum ranked 5th in the NFL in explosive run rate, proving his ability to turn routine plays into game-changing gains. As we look ahead to 2026, the focus shifts to how this tandem will evolve. The data from year 2 is clear. Corum carried the ball 145 times for 746 yards and 6 touchdowns, maintaining an impressive 5.1 yards per carry average. According to Eva Geidheim of Sports Illustrated, Corum's efficiency was unmatched, as he finished first among all running backs with at least 100 carries in both EPA per rush and success rate. This production trend was undeniable as the season progressed, with Corum recording 10 or more carries in 4 of the final 5 regular season games. For fans eager to chant "Ram it" this season, the sight of a backfield that can dominate both inside and outside the tackles is a welcome development. The synergy between these two players has fundamentally altered the offensive identity of the team, moving away from a single-back reliance to a more sophisticated dual-threat approach that keeps defenses on their heels throughout every quarter of play. The strategic utilization of Blake Corum and Kyren Williams has forced a shift in how the Rams approach their offensive game plan moving forward into the current season. Historically, a Sean McVay offense often featured a primary bell cow running back, taking upwards of 70% of the snaps, but that paradigm has effectively been challenged by the dual success of this tandem. Last season, the distribution saw Kyren Williams handle 55.1% of the rushing attempts, while Blake Corum secured 31.2%. Why does this matter right now? It signifies that the coaching staff has identified a specific, successful formula to maximize personnel efficiency. By splitting the workload, the Rams ensure that both backs remain fresh, explosive, and effective throughout the grind of a full NFL schedule. This balance is critical for the long-term sustainability of the offense, particularly when managing the workload of quarterback Matthew Stafford in the later stages of his career. By leaning on a powerful split-back running game, the organization effectively reduces the burden on Stafford, allowing the passing attack to operate with greater precision and fewer forced situations. Corum brings a unique brand of shiftiness and creativity that, when paired with the short yardage reliability of Williams, creates a multifaceted threat that is difficult for opposing defenses to scout or contain. The shift in volume toward Corum late last year suggests a growing trust in his ability to handle significant defensive pressure. This isn't just about splitting carries for the sake of rotation. It is about utilizing the specific skill sets of both players to force opponents to defend the entire field, from the hash marks to the perimeter, ensuring the rushing attack remains a cornerstone of the Rams' offensive philosophy. As Blake Corum approaches year 3, the conversation surrounding his potential breakout season is firmly rooted in his demonstrated efficiency and his expanding role within the scheme. The evolution of his usage reflects a deliberate design to leverage his superior speed, particularly when running to the outside of the offensive line. While the Kyren Williams continues to hold value as one of the league's most effective short yardage and goal line specialists, the opportunity for Blake Corum to capture a larger percentage of neutral situation carries is significant. The path to a breakout campaign for Corum is paved by the efficiency metrics he established in 2025, where his top-tier EPA per rush showcased his ability to produce consistently positive plays. The Rams have discovered that the success of their ground game is not dependent on choosing one player over the other, but rather on finding creative ways to deploy both simultaneously. This dynamic prevents defensive coordinators from keying in on a single style of runner, as the threat of Williams' power is balanced by the potential for Corum to break a long run at any moment. The team's commitment to this two-pronged attack was validated by their 50.6% success rate. a testament to how these players complement each other's strengths. By continuing to integrate Coram more frequently in diverse situations, the offense creates a more unpredictable environment. The growth Coram displayed from his rookie year to his sophomore season suggests that he is not just a secondary option, but a primary contributor who is ready to take the next step in his professional development. This progression remains a focal point for the organization as they calibrate their offensive strategy to maintain their top-tier status in the league rankings. The focus on Blake Coram as a breakout candidate is directly tied to the tangible impacts he has already delivered on the field, specifically regarding his ability to generate explosive plays. The difference he made in the Rams' run game metrics, moving from the bottom of the league to the top 10, is a statistical reality that cannot be ignored by opposing defenses. By analyzing the breakdown of carries toward the end of the 2025 season, it is clear that Coram's influence grew as the stakes of the games increased. His ability to maintain a high yard per carry average while his volume increased serves as a strong indicator of his durability and his capacity to handle an even heavier workload in 2026. For the Rams, the strategy remains clear. Keep both running backs in positions where their specific skill sets can shine. Coram's speed and creativity are the catalyst for the team's newfound explosiveness, and his role is expected to expand accordingly. As the organization evaluates its personnel, the decision to favor a rotation over a single back system is supported by the high level of production both players maintained. The efficiency Coram demonstrated, finishing first in EPA per rush among backs with at least 100 carries, is the primary driver of this confidence. Consequently, the team is better equipped to handle varying defensive fronts, as they possess the luxury of rotating players who are both statistically efficient and capable of punishing defenses in different ways. The upward trajectory of Coram's career is a direct reflection of the team's ability to adapt his philosophy, placing a high premium on the efficiency and versatility that he brings to the field every single week of the season. Looking ahead to the upcoming challenges of the 2026 season, the Rams are positioned to capitalize on the growth of Blake Coram as a primary offensive asset. The consensus among those analyzing the team's offensive potential is that the gap in carries between him and Kyren Williams is likely to tighten. This shift is not a critique of the incumbent starter, but rather a logical evolution based on the high-level production Coram displayed throughout his second year. By increasing his workload in neutral situations, the coaching staff can better manage player energy levels, ensuring that both Coram and Williams are at their peak for critical moments in high-leverage games. The requirement to protect Matthew Stafford remains a top priority, and a consistent, high-performing run game led by this duo is the most effective tool to achieve that. The ability to pivot between the power running game of Williams and the explosive outside threat speed of Coram provides the Rams with a strategic advantage that is highly valued. As Coram transitions into his third year, his familiarity with the offensive scheme and his proven efficiency suggest that he is primed for a more substantial role. The team learned last season that the answer to their offensive needs was found in the combination of these two players, and that lesson serves as the foundation for the current year. With the metrics from 2025 serving as a baseline, the expectation is that Coram will continue to serve as the explosive spark that the Rams need to keep their rushing attack among the most dangerous in the NFL. The dedication to this partnership highlights a clear vision for the offense, prioritizing efficiency and adaptability as the key components for their success throughout the year.